Welcome back to 10 Allen Gaming. Today we have a battle between the hated Orcs and Goblins versus my Bretonnian. We're doing battle line. We're also playing under the Swedish comp system. I have a comp of 15 and my opponent has a comp score of 13. This is my army. They are led by the Bretonnian Lord here. He has the Granville Great Helm, the Silver Lance of the Blessed, and the Potion of Foolhardiness. He also has a shield, and as you see, he's mounted. Then we have a level 4 Prophetess. She has the Lore of Heavens and carries the Chalice of Malfleur. For BSB, I have a Paladin. He has the Dawnstone and Enchanted Shield, so 1-up rollable armor save. Then I also have another Paladin. He has the Gauntlet of the Duel, the Lance of Artois, Dragon Helm and Luckstone. Then also have another level 2 Damsel, Lore of Beasts, and she carries the Prayer Icon of Quinels. For core I have 39 men-at-arms with halberds and the full command. Then I have 9 Knight Errants. They have the Banner of Eternal Flame and full command. 11 Knights of the Realm, full command and Banner of Swiftness on them. Then I have 10 bowmen with fire arrows. For special I have 3 Pegasus Knights. They only have a musician. For rare I have 9 Grail Knights. They have the Banner of Chalons and the musician. And then also I have 2 Trebuchet. And that's my 2400 points of Bretonnia. For spells, my level 4 of Heavens rolled up Harmonic Convergence, Wind Blast, Curse of the Midnight Wind and Comet of Cassandra. My level 2 Damsel rolled up Pun's Impenetrable Pelt and Wisdom's Wild Form.
And here's my Orcs and Goblin list. They are led by Vorosag. And then Black Orc BSB with Enchanted Shield and Talisman of Preservation. Then I have a level 1 Savage Orc Flamand with the Lucky Shrunken Head. And for core we have 40 Night Goblins, Musician and Standard Bearer. 37 Savage Orcs Big Guns with full command and 1 Big Stabber. And for special we have 30 Black Orcs, full command with Banner of Swiftness. And 3 Trolls. And 2 Spiders. For spells, Vorosag got Hand of Gork, Brainbuster, Fist of Gork, Headbutt. And the level 1 got Irugo. Goblin took the first turn. I moved up everything as fast as I could because of lack of shooting. In the magic phase, I miscast Edbutt, the big version. Tried to snipe out his level 3 there, level 4, but I rolled a 1 to 2 wound. Lost 1 wound on Vorosag, but my level 1 managed the save. Yeah, no shooting in these armors, so over to Bretonnia's turn 1.
I didn't want to charge, but I failed my impetuous test with the Knights Errant. Fortunately, I only rolled 8 on 3 dice, so I didn't reach. Otherwise, I moved back the Pegasus Knights, moved the Men-at-Arms slightly forward, stood still with the general unit, and pivoted the Grey Knights to get a sneaky charge off maybe next turn. And also moved up the archers because they are not active as they were standing. Now it's on to Winds of Magic and shooting. In the magic phase I only got 3 power dice, so I actually tried the big version of Wind Blast to get away his Savage Orcs. And I did it, but he managed to dispel it. He had the same number of dispel dice. For shooting, I got a direct hit with the Trebuchet into his Black Orcs. I killed 6 of them the first time. And then I shot with the other Trebuchet. I scattered 2 inches, but I managed to hit 4 of them and kill 2. So a total of 8 Black Orcs. And that was everything. Now we go to Orcs and Goblins turn 2.
Goblin turn 2. Moved up the trolls here to block some charges. Followed with the Black Orcs. Put 1 spider here. Moved up the Goblins and the Savage Orcs here. Moving to Magic. In the Magic phase, tried to cast a big version of Hand of Gork. He used his dice to stop that one, and then I failed to cast Here We Go with my level 1.
She also got a wound.
Yeah, she also got a wound from
Chalice of Melf.
Yeah, Chalice. Yeah, over to Bretonnia turn 2.
My Knights Errant failed their impetuous test, so they had to charge the troll once again. This time they made it, and I also charged my Men-at-Arms into the other troll over here. Moved the Pegasus Knights into the center, moved slightly to the left here with my Knights of the Realm, and changed the formation here on the right flank with the Grey Knights. Also on the right flank, my archers are moving up the flank. I'm not really sure what to do with them, so let's go to Winds of Magic and shooting. In the magic and shooting phase, I got 3 dice once again. I actually got 1 channel as well. And I did the big version of Wind Blast, and I moved them back 3 inches, d6 plus 2. So that means I rolled a 1. For shooting, I killed 6 more Black Orcs with both the Trebuchets. No misfire so far. And that was everything. Let's go to the close combats over here. In the close combat phase, the Knights Errant killed the troll. Since they have Banner of Eternal Flames, he has no ward save. Regen rather. So they killed him, overran into the Black Orcs. Over here I didn't kill him, but I won combat by 4. Yeah, so he fled. I pursued, but I only rolled 2, so he got away. And that was everything. Let's go to Orcs and Goblins turn 3.
Orcs and Goblins turn 3. Move up this spider here and the troll. Rally this troll and put him here. Moved up these guys, top 3 fanatics. 1 kill 2 Grey Knights over there. 1 come up short, and I put 1 to block this unit here. Or not block, but damage it if it wants to charge. Put that troll here. Moved up the spider slightly. Over to magic and shooting. In the magic phase, I got off Here We Go. I tried to cast the big version of Hand of Gork, but he dispelled it, used his dice. Cast Here We Go because I wanted to reach the Black Orcs as well, but I didn't. So over to close combat. This combat here, we did 3 wounds each. I lost by 1, but I managed to stay on leadership 7. So over to Bretonnia turn 3.
I only had 1 charge, and it was the Men-at-Arms into the back of the troll. Moved up the Pegasus Knights behind his Black Orcs and Spider on the left flank. Went to the right slightly with the Knights Errant and the Lord unit, and here were repositioned as well. Because he has so many fanatics, I didn't want to charge and lose my whole unit before the combat begins. So yeah, that was everything. Let's go to Winds of Magic and shooting. In the magic phase I got 12 dice, my opponent got 6 dice. I started off by doing harmonic convergence, he led it through on the man-at-arms. Then I did Comet of Cassandra, the small version. He tried to dispel it, but did he manage?
No, I let it go.
You let it go, yeah. Put it down here. And then I did Wisdom's Wild Form on the Nice Errant, but he dispelled it. And then finally I had 3 dice left and used it for Wind Blast to put the Savage Orcs a bit back. And of course I got Irresistible Force and I got a miscast. I got the
number 6.
6 Calamitous Detonation. So 3 Knights of the Realm died, but otherwise, yeah, I'm quite glad. So it's a really eventful magic phase. In the shooting phase I managed to do 4 wounds on the Ragnarok Spider with both of the trebuchets. No misfire so far. Let's go to close combat. In the close combat phase, the Black Orcs shot the Knights Errant to pieces with great weapons, and then they spun around, did a combat reform, and are facing the Pegasus Knights, as you see. My Knights Errant fled from combat, he didn't pursue them, so they're still alive. Over here, the combat with the Troll, the Man-at-Arms killed the Troll and reformed, as you see, to face the Savage Orcs and other nasty stuff. Now it's over to Orcs and Goblins turn 4.
Goblins turn 4. I charged the Black Orc in the Pegasus here. Didn't manage my stupidity test here, so it stayed. The Spider charged the remaining
Knight Errants.
They kept fleeing and I got them and overran into the trebuchet. Down here, the Savage Orcs into the Man-at-Arms. The Night Goblins into the other Knights here. The Fanatics killed 2 Goblins. Moved this Spider on the other side of the building to get away from Comet of Cassandra. So over to magic and shooting. Magic phase, the Comet didn't arrive. We got 8 dice each.
7
Yeah, I had 7 out of 8. I used 6 dice with my level 1 to cast to try to get on Fist of Irigo. Didn't manage, so I got on Fist of Gork instead on Wurzag. So over to close combat. The Spider here killed the trebuchet and tried to overrun into the Knights. Yeah, the Knights there, but come up short. Down here, I didn't do a single wound to him. He did 3 back to me. It went sideways. Here, he did 8 wounds to me. Unlucky, I did a really long pursuit. So I pursued too far away from my Night Goblins. They were steadfast against this unit here, but they fled because of Leadership 5. So he can reform this way. So I think that was the game, but we will see next turn. Over to Bretonnia.
I charged the Knights into the flank of his Savage Orcs. Tried to charge the Grail Knights into his Spider, but I came up short. They wouldn't have fit anyway, so that was quite lucky for me. And I moved up my Archers, who has been hiding the whole game. And that was everything. Let's go to Winds of Magic and shooting. So in the Magic phase, I got first off, Comet of Cassandra came down, killed 10 Night Goblins, 2 Fanatics that were over here, and they killed all but 1 Grey Knight in my unit, so that was quite unlucky. In the Magic phase also, I tried to cast the Curse of the Midnight Wind on his Savage Orcs, he dispelled it, and then I got Irresistible Force on 3 dice, casting Harmonic Convergence, but the only thing that happened was that my level 4 took a strength 6 hit, but I managed the ward save. For shooting, my trebuchet killed the last Ragnarok Spider, did 4 wounds.
The last wounds on it. Not the last spider.
No, the last wound on one of the spiders. Yeah, so let's go to close combat. Close combat phase, I broke Wurzag and his unit, yeah, because I came in the flank and did a lot of wounds due to Harmonic Convergence as well. In this combat over here, I killed 5 Black Orcs and he did 3 wounds to my Pegasus, so 1 died. He lost by 1, but he stayed. Now it's over to turn 5 for Orcs and Goblins.
Yeah. Did everything. Didn't rally these guys. Failed stupid test on this one. Didn't lose this fight. It was a draw. Moved up the spider here. So over to Bretonnia turn 5.
The movement phase, my archers charged his goblins. They fled through the building and wound up here. I charged them with the night bus and reformed, as you see. Now it's over to Winds of Magic and shooting. Big phase, I got off Comet of Cassandra, put down here. If he charges with his spider, I might hit him. And then I did Harmonic Convergence on the lone Pegasus over here. Now it's over to close combat. And for shooting I missed with the trebuchet on the spider. Now it's over to this close combat over here. The close combat, no wounds on either side, so he won combat but I stuck. Now it's over to the last turn for Orcs and Goblins.
The troll still stupid, and the spider 1 inch short from the shot here. So over to Comet of Cassandra. And it comes down. It only reached the spider and did 1 wound on it. So over to the last turn for... No, we have a close combat here first. Wounds here either, and he managed to stay. So over to the last turn for Bretonnia.
I charged his troll just to get the points. Ran away with my last Grey Knight, and I pivoted up the archers to fire some arrow into the spider. Let's go to Winds of Magic and shooting. I didn't have anything really worth casting since Comet won't come down before the game ends. For shooting, the trebuchet got a direct hit once again. Did 3 wounds to the spider, so he's down to 4. And now let's go to these last close combats. The Pegasus Knights finally broke the last Black Orcs, and here I killed the troll. And that was end of game. It was a pretty big victory for the Bretonnia due to a lot of things. Mainly I would say that he did not get the Foot of Gork, and that saved me. And also he didn't have a lot of war machines. He tried out the Black Orcs, and they didn't quite work out.
Didn't kill anything.
Didn't kill anything. Held up by the Pegasus Knights for a very long time. And the Knights, they killed the Knights Errants basically, but yeah, still. Yeah, I don't know, it was quite unlucky. The frenzy charge that he did with the Savage Orcs when they overran 9 inches made the game turn, because his Night Goblins was out of the BSB range and they failed their steadfast test basically. So I would say that was the tipping point. Otherwise I have to say it was a fun game. I don't win that much with Bretonnia, and especially not against Orcs. I think it's the first time I've ever won against Orcs. Usually I face a lot of more war machines, also Doom Divers and stuff, so yeah, interesting. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.